How much do we really know about Aunt Kate and Amanda the Adventurer? Sure, we know she's Riley's aunt, we know she investigated the Amanda tapes, and we know she worked as the librarian in the Kensdale Public Library. But here's the question. Why would a small-town librarian have access to a secret, high-tech underground bunker? I mean, seriously, has anyone stopped to question this? Well, I have. And the deeper you dig, the more of Aunt Kate's hidden past starts to reveal. The truth is, there's way more to Aunt Kate than the game lets on, and the answers lie in the Amanda the Adventurer 3 teaser trailer. In fact, there's one massive secret the game has been hiding from us all along. Aunt Kate is alive. Who? About 3 weeks ago, the Amanda 3 teaser dropped on YouTube, and I can't speak for y'all, but I'm hyped. This is shaping up to be an epic finale for the Amanda series, and it looks like we're finally gonna get some of the answers we desire. But as I watched it, something kept bugging me. The locations. We're seeing what looks to be Hamlin headquarters, along with a sewer system and a TV room. It looks incredible, but how did we go from a library to underground tunnels? Well, I thought back to the ending of the last game, Amanda the Adventurer 2. And in both endings, we see Riley, the playable character, enter a secret bunker in Aunt Kate's office. So the more I thought about the connection between these two locations across the games, I came to an insane realization. And Aunt Kate is at the center of it all. I wasn't planning on making another Amanda Theory video, but this discovery was just too big to ignore. So strap in, motherfuckers. It's time to crack the cold case of Aunt Kate. Ooh, damn, that rhymed. Bars. Not only will we be unraveling the mystery of what happened to her, but also I'll be throwing in a possum mini theory since you guys asked for it. Real quick, if you guys do end up enjoying this video, please consider subscribing. We're on the road to 10K subscribers by the end of the year, and yeah, we got a lot to go. But I never even thought that 1,000 subscribers would be possible, and we smashed that, so I believe in us. I can't get to 10K without your help, so please subscribe if you do enjoy, but with that being said, let's get back to the video. So, saying that Aunt Kate is alive is an extremely bold claim, I'm aware. I mean, we literally hear her die over the phone in Amanda 2, so...
I promise to leave, she's already gone. I can't let you get lost too.
Woo! You know you did.
This video is just a waste of time, right?
Wrong.
Not exactly. Here's the thing. I actually do think that Aunt Kate is dead. I just don't think she died when we thought she did. Even back when this game came out, I've always been skeptical of this voice recording. I mean, you're telling me a character as pivotal to the story as Aunt Kate just dies in a random car crash? As someone who studies screenwriting in university, let me tell you, that is just lazy writing.
Somehow Palpatine returned.
But even past that, do you really think someone as cold and calculated as Kate would die in a random car crash? I mean, this is the same character that has a secret bunker in their place of work that would give the CIA a run for their money. Either this recording was a classic misdirection, or she discovered something so horrifying that it was enough to shake her driving skills. More on that later. Now, if this recording was faked, Aunt Kate likely knew that Hamlin was hunting her. And we know this because of the secret focus group tape where one of Kate's associates says this.
He's not waiting around. If they're coming for me, they're coming for me. She's made contact with Kate.
She knew that the only way to escape their wrath was to do something drastic, like fake her death. Looks like the possum and Aunt Kate have one thing in common. But that's just speculation, right? I mean, nowhere in there did I give concrete proof that Kate is alive. Well, trust me, there is. In fact, the following piece of evidence I'm about to present is the entire reason that this video exists. So, throughout the Amanda series, we get access to a handful of secret tapes where we get to see kids disappearing, archival footage of Sam's story time, but specifically we get to see videos taken from inside Hamlin headquarters, such as this one where we hear the producer tricking Amanda into chanting demonic names, and this one in particular where we see what seems to be an alive Rebecca under anesthesia. These tapes have given us a lot of clues on their own, but have we ever stopped to ask ourselves one simple question? Who is recording these tapes? Who is the person behind the camera? This question has been in the back of my mind for ages, but I guess I never realized how important it was until the Amanda 3 teaser dropped. In the teaser, we see Riley infiltrating what is likely Hamlin headquarters, seeing offices and some of the chambers they likely used. But on top of this, we see this sewer area, which I can only assume is a passageway to Hamlin's base. And as we discussed, the last game left off in Kate's secret underground bunker. So do you see where I'm going with this? This means that Kate's bunker leads to what is probably a secret underground passageway directly into Hamlin's base of operations, which means that at some point, Kate must have traveled through the sewer system underground to reach it. This means that Kate must have been the one behind the camera in these secret tapes. I mean, it only makes sense. She's the only alive character we know to be investigating Hamlin other than Joanne, and we know that she didn't do it. I think that, oh my God, voice crack, jeez. I think that Kate faked her death and retreated into her secret bunker as a final Hail Mary attempt to infiltrate Hamlin and save Rebecca. I mean, what else would she have this bunker for if not a drastic last-ditch effort? This is further proved by one of the few tapes that Kate appears in a focus group where she discusses a plot to save Rebecca.
We don't even have any conclusive evidence that would suggest that she's still alive.
But she's in there, Peter. I know she is.
Whatever information Kate is getting is fragmented at best, and that's if it is actually Rebecca. This is a terrible idea. We should be lying low, not diving in.
This old guy even says,
we should be lying low, not diving in.
Kate must have proposed the idea of sneaking into Hamlin's base, to which this guy shut down. And since one of the secret tapes we find in Amanda 2 is what looks like an older Rebecca sedated in a hospital bed, we can only assume that Kate ignored this warning and went inside, alone. But here's the thing, we don't know for sure when this happened. Kate could have infiltrated Hamlin's headquarters as early as the events of Amanda the Adventurer 1. The only thing we know for sure is it couldn't have been before then because she brings up the note she gave to Riley in the first game during her final voice recording. So since we don't know when these escapades happened, it's actually entirely possible that Kate didn't fake her death. While I do think it's possible she did, the more I thought about it, the more the real answer came into view. I know this isn't exactly the theory I've been promising, but hear me out. The real theory here is not exactly that Kate survived or even faked her death, but that her death happened after she broke into Hamlin. I believe that Kate infiltrated Hamlin using the sewers connected to her bunker. I believe she recorded what she saw inside, and I believe that what she discovered was so horrifying, so traumatizing, that she gave up hope on the whole operation and tried to warn Riley to stay away. And that's what led to this cassette tape recording in Amanda the Adventurer 2.
I was wrong. Riley, there is no higher calling. There is only suffering.
Kate's final voice recording leads us to believe that her death happened shortly after the encounter she had with the entity and Joanne at her house. However, since we know that Kate managed to make it inside Hamlin, then this recording is now completely reframed. This frantic message makes a lot more sense as it happening after she made it inside Hamlin. And since Amanda 3 will likely follow Riley infiltrating the base as well, that means we're going to discover the same horrible truths that Kate did. Before I wrap up the video though, there's one thing I need to address, which is the possum. I've made plenty of theories about Amanda characters, but he's the one I've been quiet on. And the reason is simple. It's because, really, I didn't have a theory.
You what?
I know I made it seem like in my last Amanda video I had this huge conspiracy about the possum. I think I saved the best for last on this one, because the opossum is easily the trickiest of them all. Which actually at the time wasn't a lie. I did have a pretty groundbreaking theory about the possum. I was going to claim that the opossum was Aunt Kate.
What?
It was essentially going to be connected to the theory in this video. I was going to claim that Kate faked her death and used the bunker to infiltrate Hamlin and then put herself into the Amanda show as the possum. I mean, have we ever stopped to ask why the possum is the possum? Well, I thought this was a subtle clue to Kate faking her death. But as much as I wanted to believe that theory, and trust me, I really did because I put a lot of effort into that script and I knew it was gonna be a banger video. But I couldn't ignore the evidence for the possum being a different character, Jordan. Jordan is one of the earliest kids to have gone missing following watching the Amanda show. He is Joanne's little brother and is mentioned in Joanne's note from the first game. We also know the main reason Joanne even cares about these tapes in the first place is because she believes her brother is trapped inside. This is the main reason I haven't made a video on the possum. The possum being Jordan is pretty much common knowledge in the community at this point, and yeah, I have to agree with the community sentiment on this one. I do think that the opossum is Jordan. It just makes too much sense. In the tape In Your Neighborhood, the opossum reacts to the sound of Joanne's voice on the walkie-talkie.
Here. I'm gonna come check on you.
Come on!
Not only that, but it seems like the possum is trying to say Joanne's name, which would make perfect sense for Jordan since he's the most significant character connected to Joanne. Additionally, there's a small sticky note in the first game that claims Jordan had behavioral issues in school, which would perfectly explain the possum's obnoxious and kid-like actions. So as much as I love the Kate is the possum theory, I couldn't bring myself to make that theory because deep down, I knew it wasn't true. Marzilla only makes a theory video when I have something new to add to the discussion. And unfortunately, I really didn't have anything to add to the possum conversation. But you guys still asked for it, so that's my 2 cents on the possum. And with that, this is gonna be my last Amanda theory for the time being.
What the hell no?
This is gonna be my last Amanda theory. When Amanda the Adventurer 3 comes out, you know your boy is gonna be in there like swimwear, but for the time being, I'm gonna try some new stuff on the channel. I know my upload schedule has been all over the place, but that's because I've been balancing college along with these videos. But now that I'm off for the summer, expect some more content coming your way. So yeah, I know I've kind of become known as the Amanda guy, but if you like my videos even a little bit, consider giving some of my other videos a shot in the future. I promise I got some heat on the way. All right, that's enough yapping. Subscribe to Join the Squad, smash a like, and I'll catch y'all next time. Peace.